Hey, this is Jo Westwood, social media DJ, and I am so glad that you could make it to SMDJ HQ and you made it here to my very first vlog. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. So, today's topic is what's in a name. And this is something that I came up with recently. I kind of thought of this because obviously I work in social media and I help my clients really to write a lot of their marketing copy. And sometimes I have a potential client approach me, and I check out their website name and their business name and the names of their offerings and all that kind of stuff, you know, the preliminary stuff. And sometimes I find that it's just so unclear what they do. And I know from my experience that, you know, obviously social media moves really quickly, just physically, like the newsfeed of your Twitter and your Facebook accounts moves really quickly. So you have a certain amount of time to capture somebody's attention and let them know what you need to tell them, right? So I know that when somebody's offerings aren't clear and the name of their business and their brand isn't clear, that the social media campaign most likely is going to be very, very hard work for me and my team and them and their team, and it probably won't be that successful. And the reason for that is that, especially in social media, but in all kinds of sales copy, you only have so long to capture people's attention. And if you have to spend the first paragraph, or God forbid more, explaining what it is you do because your brand name is so abstract and so unclear, or the name of your offering is so like bizarre and arty and self-serving and you love the sound of it, but nobody actually knows what it means and what they're going to get out of this, then you are going to massively diminish your chances of, you know, filling your programs, getting people to come to your events, all of that kind of thing, because people are just going to lose interest. You know, it's like when you tell somebody what you do, and it isn't very clear, and you just get this like glazed look from them. That's like, oh, yeah, no. They nod and they're like, interesting, and you can just see behind their eyes what they really mean is, I have no idea what she just said or what that means. So I did what I thought was a pretty cool big brand, what's the word? Case study. There's authentic for you. Plucking the words out of the air. So yeah, I did a big brand case study up above in the blog of Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper. Now, you might think that's a little bit of a weird one because obviously they're both like super ridiculously successful soft drink brands. But what I thought was so interesting, and what I'd always noticed about Dr. Pepper's advertising campaigns, is that they've always had to spend pretty much all the time in their adverts and their marketing message explaining what Dr. Pepper is, or telling you what it isn't, because it doesn't have like a definable flavour, and also it's in like a reddish can or bottle, and it's like a dark brown sticky sugary liquid, and so, you know, it could easily be mistaken for Coke. And so I remember this like whole campaign that they did, certainly in the UK, where they were basically just advertising that Dr. Pepper wasn't like a brand of cola. And so I just thought that was quite a cool lesson, really. I mean, obviously they're still very successful, but they have, you know, they're a really old brand, created in 1885, and they have like hundreds of millions of pounds or dollars in advertising budget, which most of us, I would expect reading this blog, don't. And so do you want to spend your whole marketing message or your sales copy explaining what it is that you do? Or do you think it might be more helpful to check out if the name of your brand, the name of your offerings, the name of your business is so clear and so concise and so easily understood that you can actually spend much more time talking about the benefits and actually letting people know what it is, you know, about the great work that you do. So just a little bit of food for thought there, or maybe a little bit of soft drink for thought. So that's my very first vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will tune in next week. This is Jo Westwood signing out. Bye.